Jim Tressel has resigned as the head coach of the OSU football team, but just how did we get here? Here's a timeline of Tressel's fall from grace. And it all starts in September of 2010, the NCAA letter of compliance. It happens every year. Coaches and athletic departments have to sign and check in with the NCAA, assuring them that they're running a clean program. It's a small detail, but it will definitely come into play later on. As we move to December of 2010, 5 OSU players are suspended for 5 games of the 2011 season. Why? They sold their memorabilia for cash to a local tattoo parlor. And just how did anyone find out about this? Well, it turns out the tattoo parlor was under federal investigation for drug trafficking. But things are still looking good at OSU. The 5 players are allowed to play in the Sugar Bowl. They beat Arkansas, and Jim Tressel gets his 6th BCS Bowl win. But as we move forward now to January of 2011, Chris Cicero, a former walk-on and local attorney in Columbus, is an email chain discovered between him and Jim Tressel. This correspondence says 2 things. Number 1, that Tressel knew that his players were selling their cash for memorabilia. What's also interesting about this is the timing. These emails took place in April of 2010, way before they signed the letter of compliance for the NCAA in September that proves that Jim Tressel was lying. As we move forward to March of 2011, Tressel admits knowledge of a violation at a press conference in Columbus. He suspended 2 games by the school, which is later increased to 5. He's fined $250,000, and he's forced to publicly apologize. But what's so interesting about this press conference is while Tressel is admitting his violation, the officials at the school are giving him their undying support. In fact, listen to a soundbite from E. Gordon Gee, the president of Ohio State University.
Let me just be very clear I'm just hopeful the coach just doesn't dismiss me.
Probably words that he's regretting now. As we move to April of 2011, the NCAA issues their notice of allegations against Jim Tressel, and that's really where the clock starts ticking for the head coach. They accuse him of unethical behavior for hiding the allegations against his players. And if history is any indication of the 13 head coaches who have been accused of this specific violation, only 1 still has their job at the same school. So now Friday, that's May 27, 2011, SI alerts OSU of a special investigation that shows these allegations were much deeper and wider than anyone has ever thought before. And the writing is on the wall for Jim Tressel. Monday, May 30th, he resigns as the head coach just hours before the SI special investigation becomes public. So what is next for Jim Tressel's coaching career and what is next for Ohio State is yet to be seen. But you can keep it here to SI.com. We'll have all the coverage for this continuing story.